Hi peepers, welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. Welcome to Flosstube. Is this number 97? I believe it's number 97. I have a lot to show you because we did not make any videos at all this week. Nope, none. I mean this month. None. We had Easter and then just things got out of whack. And you know what? The way that I've been stitching lately and with Whip Go coming up, actually, I don't even have those ready for you, so I'm going to have to pull those out. I might just make one video a month unless I actually got a lot stitched. But like this coming week, I'm only going to have like 3 things to show for next Sunday. So I probably won't make a video next week. That's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, so let's get started. I did get mail. Now I gotta find it. I started it, so where is it? Okay, that makes no sense. It's a kit. So where did it go? Okay, here it is. Happy Mail. This was given to me for my birthday from my stitching cronies. It's a Luca S. Christmas interior. I already started it. But yeah, my friends got me that for my birthday, so of course I had to start it. So that was some Happy Mail. I got the new Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I don't know if that's here. Probably not. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not renewing it at all. Yeah, I don't think it's here. So I got that. I got some more needles. I got treasure braid for Fred and Albert. And I'm going to start stocking up on this PB10 treasure braid to take the place of Krynic in any of my patterns. What else did I get? I bought some pink Ada cloth for a pattern. I got some more gridded fabric for a pattern. These 2 patterns. I want more of these. I don't have any of them, so I didn't have any of the Cottage Garden samplings. And I'm like, okay, I know I wanted some of the Year in the Woods. I wanted some of the Snowman Collector, so I bought number 1 of each. And I know there's other ones I like of collections, but yeah, I really like these 2. So these will probably be started sometime this year, because I do have a small list of things. What else did I get? I know I got the fabrics. And I got other needles, but these will be going with me in the other room. I'm stocking up on needles. I need new needles because I keep the needles in with my projects. And I'm starting to write down what needles I'm working on each project, so that if there's a needle that I don't like, I can say, okay, don't buy those again. So I'm doing that right now. But let's get started. I'm going to show you things. They're not in any order, just what I've been stitching on the month of April. I have, hey, the Quick Stitch Curly Tailed Rosie. I love stitching on her, and I gotta look up something. April. This was my whip go number 5 for April. So I worked on it for 5 days. I got a lot stitched on her in 5 days. Plus, she came out last night. I got 512 stitches on her last night. So that's how much I have done now. But yeah, last night I filled in all of this area here with the Krynic. There was 512 stitches yesterday. But I love her. I love the colors. Yes. So, so cute. So, so cute. I do have, you know, a matching project bag and a matching grime guard. I made scissor fobs for most of us that were doing this. And I have a needle minder from Amanda. She bought that for me. She made it for me last year before we even knew about Rosie. But this will go in this pile. Yesterday I started Stitchy Shed by Erin Elizabeth Designs. Marianne wanted us to stitch this together. So that was my new start. It's on 32 count linen. I don't know the color or the brand. It just says 32 count. So that's what I have done so far. So yeah, I started this yesterday. Stitched on it all afternoon. I don't know when I will get back to that. I am gonna put this over here because I need to mark that down that I started it. Okay. I stitched Friday on Lawn Dog. Remember, the last Friday of the month was always the Lawn Dog Zooms. Well, we moved it to Sunday afternoons, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we have a lot of people that are in other countries that when I did it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was too late for them. So I moved it to Sunday when most people have Sundays off. And I made mine in the early afternoon, so it's not too early for people on the West Coast. So this is my Lawn Dog sampler. I'm over in this area here. So I had stitched to this area the last time. I had done some of this and stitched to here. Well, it wasn't meeting up with where I had ended. So I had to take almost all of this dragging out, and I fixed it. And I'm on page 6. So Friday, and I didn't stitch as long as I usually do because I went and visited my parents Friday. So I was gone from 6:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. Where is the part? So this is the part I was stitching. So yeah, I had stitched to here. And this part here wasn't meeting up with this part because I had come down here and I had done all this. And that wasn't meeting up. This part was right, but I took it all out. Well, no. I took it out from here up to here. Because I found that I messed up here somewheres. I needed an extra stitch and it just threw everything off. And then I was able to do this here and some down here. So, yeah. And today I'll be stitching on this for like an hour or two during Zoom. But this is 28 count gingerbread by Picture This Plus. I want more of this color. This fabric, the color is gorgeous. And I like Picture This Plus. But yeah, that's as wide as it is. So I got a lot done. There's 20 pages altogether. I'm on page 6. So I have a long ways to go. The thing is, though, if I stitch on it all day long, I can do almost a full page. As long as I don't make mistakes. So I will set this aside for today. And so we're going to do the last Sunday of every month, but I know there's 1 month I couldn't. There's 1 month I couldn't do it the last Sunday, so I moved it to a different Sunday for that month. In December, we're not doing it at all because the last 2 Sundays is Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And I'm like, no, we'll just skip December. People are busy. People are busy. What else do I have? Oh, Hey Kitty Heaven. Hey Kitty Heaven. That's what it looks like. Amy Stewart is the artist. So I stitched a little bit on it. I didn't stitch a lot on it, but I got some done. So I had come over, I came down here where the pink was and I just extended it. No, I did up here. So this will go in the hay bin. Okay, and then the last Wednesday of every month in my Zoom, my craft in the Zoom, I work on my beaded owl kit. It's a full coverage beaded kit. It's from Cross Stitch Corner. That's where I get it from. There are other companies. Hold on. I had a piece of pepper. There are other companies that do full coverage, but these have the best beads, and it's counted. I've seen some where it's stamped. I don't like stamped anything. So that's how much I have done. I am on page 2, and I put in like 523 beads on it Wednesday. So I did 10 rows. There's 53 in a row, and I did 10 rows on Wednesday. So yeah, getting there. We're getting there. But I enjoy working on this. I stitch in here with it because this table's got a big area in case I drop any beads. So that one goes there because that I do stitch on every month. Okay, now on to nothing is in any order in here. I did already show you this Christmas interior by Luca S. This is on 123 Stitch, and you also can get it from their website, Luca S. They have a website. So I started mine, and it is on 14 count Aida. So it's a kit. You get the Aida, you get the needle, you get the floss, and the pattern. So that's how much I have done. So I don't know when I will get back to that, but this will go in my Christmas bin. Oh, I can't see it because I covered up the picture with the fabric. Okay. So there's that Christmas one. I did start, I believe, 2 Halloween. Did I start 2? I started, what page is that? 58. Did I start that one too? I started Witch's Brew. This is Witch's Brew. Isn't that pretty? And this is from Just Cross Stitch 2012 Halloween issue. It is done on the fabric it calls for, which is 28 count Gothic Cashel from Picture This Plus. Here it is. So that's all I got done on it. Is that the right way to hold it? I don't remember. That's how much I got done. Nope. Let's see. There we go. That's the right way to hold it. So I got her hands done. That was all I got done on it, was her hands. But, you know, it's the 105 new starts this year, and we didn't say how many stitches you had to do. And I can't remember if I started this one this month also, which was Halloween Pumpkin. So I can't remember if this was this month or last month. Halloween Pumpkin. And this is on 28 count Echo by Picture This Plus. 28 count Echo. So I did some of the frame. Isn't that fabric pretty also? Yeah, I love Picture This Plus. Their fabrics are amazing. And much easier to get because I ordered from Silk Weaver almost 2 years now. Haven't heard from them. I've emailed them and everything. Nothing. They won't answer me back. So I won't order from them again. I've emailed them a couple times. And someone said don't even bother calling them because they don't answer their phone either. And they won't return your phone calls. So Silk Weaver, I'm done with buying unless I can get it in person. But to order online, don't bother. So there's that Halloween. Next. I started this with a couple of people. It's Tiny Modernist Jolly Christmas Bell Pull. And I told them, I don't know if I have fabric, but I did. I had just enough fabric to start it. So I started in the middle, and it says, stop here. And up above it'll say Santa. So, yep, that's mine. This is 28 count Monaco, and I don't know the color. It's like a mushroom color. So that was a new start this month. Telling you, I have been busy. And I don't know when I will get to that again, so that'll go in the Christmas bin. My cross stitch weekend zooms the Friday that we start cross stitch weekend. I always stitch all day on Chessie. Hade Chessie by Ash Evans. Isn't he cute? So yeah, I stitched on him all day that Friday. And this is at 25 count Lugana 1/1. Yep. Actually, it goes like this. It goes like this because here's the moon. The moon is starting here. So, yeah, Chessie, I love stitching him. And he's the stitch-along on this channel for this year. So, Chessie will go here. Then when I spun the wheel for one time I used the Spin the Wheel app. And then I make a goal. And so it was Haunted Library. My goal was to finish chapter 1, which was her here. I had done the books already. I had to fill in her face and her dress. And then chapter 2 was 2 posts, these 3 books, and the skeleton. So my goal was to finish chapter 1 and do chapter 2. And there's 10 chapters altogether. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. So that was chapter 1, the 3 books and her. And I think this also was chapter 1. And then chapter 2 was both of these posts, the 3 books, and the skeleton. Yep. So, and when this is done, it already has a home that it is going to. Somebody already asked. So, yep. I don't know when I will stitch on it again. So that'll go in the Halloween one. I have another one that, it's a Carolyn Manning. And there's been a Carolyn Manning along going on for like 2 years now. This, oh, I'm going to show you what it looks like first. So this is called the Pumpkin Patch. She has one called Pumpkin Patch or Pumpkin Patches. And this one is the Pumpkin Patch by Carolyn Manning. And I'm doing mine on a black 28 count black Monaco 2/2. I enjoyed this. So when this came up on the Wheel app, my goal was to do 1 whole row, which I did. I did this whole row. Yeah. But I don't notice, you don't notice the design until you step away from it. So I'm getting there. It's slow going because I don't always stitch on it if it doesn't come up on the wheel for the month. So yeah, this will go in that Halloween also. The Halloween bin is full. I had another new start this month. This was with Jen's World of Stitches. And we started Halloween Forest by Charting Creations. This is a freebie in the Facebook group. I love the colors because, you know, Halloween and autumn are my favorite. I didn't get much done on it. I did not. I got that much. 25 count Lugana 1/1. So that's all I've gotten done. But that's okay. That's okay. This is going to go in the bin that says Haid because it is a full coverage. So my full coverages go right in that bin. Okay. And then a bunch of us started the Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. So this was also a new start this month. So we have the Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. I think this is with Julie. That's Yorkshire Crafter. I think she's the one that wanted us to do this. Is it? Hold on. There it is. Okay. So that's what I have done so far. I started in the center. Yeah. So that's on my Wheel app. Don't know when I'll get to that one again. So, like, for the next 5 years, starting next January, I'm not starting anything new unless it's a stitch-along for the Stitchy Witch, because I love her stitch-alongs. It doesn't mean I won't buy or get, like, story stitches. I'll still get their patterns. I'm just not starting them right away, because I'm going to, you know, so if you want to do stitch-alongs with me for 5 years, you can say, let's do a Tiny Modernist stitch-along, and I'll pull out whatever Tiny Modernists I haven't finished, and I'll stitch on those. That is how a bunch of us are going to work it. And then I have Magic Study. And this was one of my whip go numbers, so I got 5 days stitched on this. That's Magic Study, rainbow version. Yeah. And I think I'm on page 3, but that's how much I have done. This is 25 count Lugana, 2 strands over 1, 10th stitch. 10th stitch. This is the only one I'm doing 10th stitch. I'm not going to do 10th stitch again, but I'm glad I am doing it on this because this is so big and so confetti heavy. Yeah. I am enjoying stitching on this, but it's going to take me forever to finish it. So this is also on my wheel app. This was a stitch along with Pop Culture on Facebook last year. Another new start for April was Tiny Modernist Ocean Pearl. It's a stitch along. I am doing mine on, what is it? 28 count Lugana. The color is Raindrop by Enchanted Fabrics. I've had this for a long time, but that's how much I have done. So I still have to do the globe around this side and the flowers and the stems, but this is on my wheel app. Yeah, love it. I'm gonna love this. And the fabric is so pretty. Yeah, and that's Tiny Modernist. So, I have a few Tiny Modernists start. And another new start, we started this April 2nd for my birthday. It's a stitch along, is Halloween Quaker. Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. I started this in the center. And I forgot what the fabric is. I already forgot what the fabric. I think it's Dawn. I think it's Dawn. 14 count Ada. Dawn. I got Ada because, yeah, there. That's how much I got done. I had bought Dusk and it was way too dark, so I got Dawn. Isn't that pretty? So I got that much of it done. And this goes on my wheel app as well. So I need to update some of my papers of my new starts for this month. I will probably do that while my video is uploading. So that is everything that I worked on this month. Today's new start, I have 28 count white Monaco. And I have this. It's, I call it Disney Princess and Castle. And it's all one color. So I'm doing it on the white, and I bought 4 skeins. I hope it's enough. Classic Colorworks Pansy Purple. So I got 4 skeins. I think that'll be plenty. And those you do a full X at a time, because it's over dyed. So that's my new start for today. Now I can show you some things for May. Hold on. Okay, so what else am I doing? For the month of May, I only know a few things right off the top of my head. So, I got 2 WIPGO numbers already for May. One is number 23, so let's pull it out. And number 23 is Butterflies Galore. It's a story keep by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So it looks like this. Looks like that. There is 3 pages. How many pages? It says I have written down 3 pages on the top. Two, 3 pages. This is 25 count, and I have that much done. So I must be on page 2. Maybe it is page 3. Well, it looks like, oh no, it is page 2. Looks like that's page 2. So I have quite a bit done on her. So my goal is 5 days. 5 days on this. That's my WIP goal for May. Okay. And the other number for WIP goal was 25. And 25 is Magic Book. Now to find it. Did it? Yep. So Magic Book. This is a stitch-along with Kaya, which is Amanda Meyer. So that's Magic Book. Hade. The artist is Michelle Sayetta, who owns Hade. And I'm still on page 1. Page 1 is just all black. So I don't even need to count, because I marked where page 1 ends so that I wouldn't have to count. So yeah, and I should have just kept going, but that's page 1. And I think when I'm going to work on this for 5 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going back up to this top row, and I'm going to go all the way across until there's no more 310. And then go back so that I don't have a page break. I've gotten to where I don't want a page break. So that's how I'm going to do that. And so this will get 5 days stitched on it. I can get a lot done on 5 days because, I mean, there'll be a little bit of counting to go across, but it won't be bad. So yeah, that's WIP Go number 25. What else? There is this. There is a stitch along. Hold on. May. There is a stitch along starting May 20th It's the Carol Manning glass collection, any of her glass patterns. So I'm doing Valentine glass because they were going to do a floral one. I think it was garden glass. I'm not into florals much. I'm picky about florals. And so they said, well, let's just pick any glass series. So I'm doing Valentine glass. And it shows it on the pink Ada, so you have a little bit of a border around it. So I got pink Ada. Yes, it's Ada because there's no fractionals. Otherwise, you know me, I like even weave. But for right now, I could afford the Ada. It was like $4.15. So I got the Ada. So I will be starting that in May. That's May 20th. Next Saturday is May 6th. I will be starting this. It is the Cross Stitch Studio Winter Harvest. This one's 425 wide by 490 high, 108 colors. And I'm doing it on that 25 count Lugana. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, so pretty. So yeah, I'm starting that next Saturday. And next Sunday, I don't know. Don't know if I have something written down for next Sunday. Oh yes, one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2012. I was supposed to start it yesterday, and then it Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2014 today. But because we started those other ones, I'm saving those for May. And then I only need to come up with 2 more patterns to start in May. So yeah, June. Polaroid Princesses starts. We already got, and I forgot who that by. The same one that did Fab 50. So they have a Polaroid Princesses stitch along. They already sent the frame, so you could stitch the frame. And then the princesses start, I think the 2nd. I don't know, but you get a princess every week. Every 7 days you get a princess until it's all done. In June, on the 24th, in Zoom, a bunch of people are starting Bountiful Blooms by Carolyn Manning. I'm not starting that. I didn't care for it. July 1st is Haid Ornament, the Enchanted Christmas Snowman. We're starting that in Zoom. And Story Stitches has a new stitch along coming out called Fantasia. So I will be starting that. In August, we have 2 on August 23rd. Oh Christmas Tree by Carolyn Manning, and that is with Danielle for her birthday. And August 23rd is Oh Christmas Tea by Erin Elizabeth Designs, and that's with Amanda. September 3rd is Be Kind, Any Craft with Yorkshire Crafter. It has to have the words Be Kind in it. October, I don't have anything written. We're trying to come up with something. November 18th is Fairy Garden by Shannon Christine. Fairy Garden. December, I believe, is the 2nd. We're doing the Christmas Cups by Le Petite. I think it's called Christmas Collections or something, because we are doing another Christmas Cups by Le Petite, but this is called something else, and it's just a few of them in a row. I don't have that in front of me as far as a pattern. Wait a minute. It should be on my phone. Let's see if I can find it. Le Petite. Le Petite. So let me see if I can find it. Is that it? Nope, that's the Easter one. Here it is. So I don't know why. There it is. So it looks like that. So yeah, that one's called Seasonal Collection Cafes de Noël. That's what it's called. Seasonal Collection. Let me write that down. Cafe de Noël. That's the name of it. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. Fairy Garden. Let's look at Fairy Garden. I'll show you what that looks like. That's Shannon Christine. So we will find Shannon Christine. Fairy Garden. Where is it? Oh, Full Fairy Garden. So that's what that looks like. Fairy Garden, Shannon Christine. It has a little bit of back stitching in it and some, is it beads or Krynic? Or both? What's it got? It has some Krynic and some beads. So, yeah, we're starting that November 18th. And sometime this year, I want to start these. I have a lot of things. I have a basket full of smalls, like Mill Hill kits and Stony Creek kits. So I have enough to keep me going for quite a while. Quite a while. Those are just what we're doing, you know, as far as stitch-alongs. Yeah, because in June, I will be starting Polaroid Princesses and Hade Simply Meant to Be, which is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Jack and Sally. July is, like I said, the Hade ornament plus Fantasia Stitch-Along. August, I am starting Finishing Touch by Pain Free. September is Hade Autumn Cat Magic. In October, I want to start the Pain Free Blackberry Dragon and a Primitive Hare that I have. Also sometime, November is Pain Free I'm Late. And December's Hade Quick Stitch Lavender Roses. Those are the big ones. I also want to start sometime this year is Corpse Bride, the Fab 50, the Princess Portraits, which I can't remember what that one is. I have some pretty princesses. I'm doing at least Belle and Ariel. Sleepy Hollow by Glendon Place, I believe. Greta Goldbloom by Bella Filipina, and Mother Moon by Joan Elliott. So those are things I know I do want to start this year also. Plus I still have a lot of just cross-stitch ornament-ish, or just cross-stitch Halloween issues. I have a lot of the ornament issues, but I don't really have fabric pulled for any of those, but I have a ton for the Halloween. So, yeah. So today, like right now, it's 11 a.m. I'm going to read I'm going to start a book. I'm going to just sit and read for a little bit. And then after lunch will be the lawn dog. And then once the lawn dog Zoom is done, I will be starting this today. So, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. I have so much going on. I did get more of the project sheets in the mail, which look like, you guys know, it's a project sheet. So these are the project sheets. They come in different colors in one package. They're different colors in the package. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping the blank ones now in my planner. So when I start a new one, then I have an older cover. And so I put it in there. And when I'm working on something, I just have that planner out so I can mark that I worked on it. So that's everything that I know that's going on for this year so far. If you have any stitch-alongs, so we still have the lawn dog stitch-along going all year. We have the year of Carolyn Manning, the curly-tailed Rosie, Snowy, and Fred and Albert. We're still doing Minerva by Nora Corbett. That we started New Year's Eve. I have not pulled mine out since then. It's on my wheel though. So the year long, my thing for this year was start all the things. And Amanda enhanced it with let's start a new project every single Saturday and Sunday. So I counted it. There was 105. We are up to 30 something maybe. I'm not caught up to this. Oh wait, I am. Witch's Brew. I think we have 32. Something like that. I need to write them down. So I'm still doing that. There's a year long with Deborah called Giraffe Palooza 23. And that is anything with giraffes, any craft. Then year long with Deborah and Zoom is Chuck Pinson. It's hashtag Year of Pinson 23. They do have cross stitch charts by Charting Creations. Otherwise, there are diamond painting kits. And yeah, quick stitch long-tailed Snowy. Some of us already started Fred and Albert. Sometime I do want to start Diva Cat, which is also by Annie Rodrigue. The only thing is it's not a quick stitch. We're still doing Part of Your World by Story Stitches. That's still ongoing. I still need to finish My Loads of Love by Shannon Christine. White Santa by Luca S. A bunch of us are still working on that. What do we got? Some of us in February started Hello Spring by Shannon Christine. That's an ongoing stitch-along. The Christmas Cups by La Petite is with Heidi, which is stitching with Orchid. That's still ongoing. The Tiny Modernist Ocean Pearl Summer Stitch-along. That's still ongoing. So it's a busy, busy year. It's a busy year, and we want it that way. I'm not bored. I'm not overwhelmed by all of the projects because I just pull them out as I can work on them. And that's it. If you want a copy of the newsletter, please send me your email address. I'm getting ready to update. There's an event, there's a Zoom event newsletter and the cross stitch newsletter. If you want both, just let me know you want both. If you want just one of them, let me know which one and send me your email address. Yeah, I've got to change the dates for the Lawn Dog Zoom before I mail that out. I wanted to mail it out today. It probably will go out today. I just have to go and change the dates. I'm still going to use the same link to the Lawn Dog Zoom though. So yeah, 11 o'clock now. I'm going to upload this, go change those dates, and get the newsletters out. Because today is the last day of the month. So let me know what you're doing. Are you very productive with your cross stitching? Are you laid back, taking time off? Yeah, I have all these. I've been finishing up colors on my bobbin, so yeah. I gotta put these in. I have a bag that I put all the empty bobbins in. Here. I don't know where the bag is. Yeah, I don't see it. That's weird. Oh, I see it. So they'll go in there. Gotta take my needles, take them in the other room with me, and I'm ready to go for today. So I will see you next time. I think I will stick to the once a month. You can see whatever I'm stitching on in my morning videos. I always show what I did the day before and what I'm getting ready to work on for the day. So if you always want to know daily, check out my morning videos. Otherwise, I think this is so much easier doing a once a month and showing everything I stitched for the month. So I'm gonna do that the last day of the month. We'll do a video. But that's it for today. Love you guys. Bye bye.